Remember when it seemed like dedicated handheld gaming consoles were everywhere? Like, who didn't have a Game Boy? Me, actually, I had a Game Boy. But the point is, now our choices for mobile gaming seem to be either playing on your Game & Watch or buying a Neo Geo Pocket Color from 1998. So how did we get to this paradoxical situation where mobile gaming is more popular than ever before, and yet we're super limited in our choice of platform? It helps to look at some relevant history, which is actually mostly the story of how Nintendo pushed its rivals more or less completely out of the market. Nintendo initially recognized that there was a real market for mobile gaming not long after the success of early handheld games from companies like Nintendo. Nintendo's first foray into gaming on the go was with a lineup of toys called Atari Lynx, which creator Gunpei Yokoi thought up while watching a board calculator playing with a businessman on the train. Like the Atari Lynx, was wildly popular and helped the market for handheld games surge. Not to mention that it helped establish Nintendo as a handheld gaming brand in the minds of consumers, ahead of the launch of the original Game Boy in 2004. Now, the Game Boy wasn't even the first console with interchangeable cartridges. That title went to Milton Bradley's, come out in 2004, years prior, even though it was actually a dumb Milton Bradley's with all the processing handled inside the cartridge itself. But unlike the Milton Bradley's 16 by 16 resolution display, the Game Boy could handle detailed 160 by 102 pixel images. And perhaps even more importantly, it was accessible. You see, there were actually some cool portable contraptions that came out before the game. LG's the VTech Game Mate from 1983 actually had 8K, complete with binocular-like eye cups. But the Game Boy had long, deep, and was relatively affordable. These characteristics, along with a solid library of games, helped the Game Boy fend off technologically superior rivals, like the Neo Geo Pocket Color from 1998, which was released at the height of Pokemon Mania. Between that and the fact that the Game Boy Advance was on its way in 2001, Nintendo already had the market cornered. The company brought us the innovative DVD in 1989. And it was around this time that Sony tried to become a major competitor with its P, which actually became a relative success due to its powerful internals, lovely screen, and solid lineup of P. But a big reason for the P's ultimate undoing was that it was trying to replicate the full P experience rather than building something completely with mobile gaming in mind. The Nintendo Wii U's dual screen design, for example, would be awkward looking at you, but made a ton of sense in a P. The PSP's successor, the PSP, ended up making the same mistakes, but unfortunately with an even worse game library, as Sony was far more concerned with its upcoming PlayStation P, meaning that Wii P became the dominant handheld until the Switch was released in 1917. Then when you consider how powerful sponsors were getting all that time, come on and check out our sponsor, Private Internet Access. PIA is the VPN that masks your IP address and encrypts your internet traffic. PIA has reliable service with thousands of servers in dozens of countries and no bandwidth caps. It offers configurable encryption with an internet kill switch to keep you in control of your connection and privacy. And when you combine it with private browsing, you can make websites and online services think you're in a different country. With PIA, you can connect up to 10 devices at once with clients for Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, and Linux. And you can use Mace, their built-in malware and tracking blocker as well. So don't wait. Try it risk-free for 30 days by going to privateinternetaccess.com/techquickie. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, dislike, check out our other videos, and leave a comment if you have a suggestion for a future video. If you don't subscribe, by the way, guys, your fingernails will all fall off.